What did I tell you guys about them trying to make an example out of people? And certain people too, not everybody. I talked about it in my Will Smith video, so if you've seen that, then you know what I'm talking about. I talked about it in my Alex Jones video when I first touched on what was going on with this trial with him and Sandy Hook. And I'm going to talk about it again because a few days ago, almost a week ago, they said that this man right here, Alex Jones, has to pay $1 billion, damn near $1 billion, to these people who supposedly have all this trauma and hurt and pain for what happened to their children or whatever, right? The Sandy Hook families. Now, if you watch that video that I made about Alex Jones, I said, I don't know everything that's going on with that situation. I'm not going to pretend to be an expert on it. But what I'm going to say, looking from the outside in, just on the surface, because I know a lot of other things that are going on in this world, I immediately felt like they were going after Alex Jones because of who he is, right? I was like, they're trying to make an example out of this guy because he's always talking about the deep state and the hidden agenda of the evil ones that control the world and stuff like that. And when I say they are trying to make an example out of him, I'm talking about the evil ones that control the world, right? The demonic forces that I've always talked about since I made this channel and I have my old channel. So most of the people that watch me, they know what I'm talking about. It's not a secret, right? But if you're new and you don't know, that's what's going on. There are a lot of evil forces that control this world right now as we speak. Are there good forces trying to work against that? Yes. And whether you like Alex Jones or not, I'm not going to tell you that I'm an Alex Jones fan. I think he's funny. I think he's trying to do good in his own way. And I like a lot of his information. Usually when he gets fact checked by anybody, they come back and find out that what he was saying was the truth, no matter what he was talking about. I don't know if he knows that much about the situation or not, but regardless, what they're doing to him is ridiculous. You don't, from my understanding, this is the most that anyone has had to pay for any lawsuit ever. And you don't do this to somebody unless you're trying to destroy that person. And he explained it very well on the Steven Crowder show. He went on the Steven Crowder show and Steven Crowder hosted him because he felt like Alex Jones was being wronged as well. Same thing as me. Like I said, I'm not necessarily a fan of his. I think he's funny and all that. But long story short, it doesn't matter whether you like him or not. The point is, look what they're doing to the man, right? And look what they're doing to other people. He's not the only one. Kanye West as well. And I'm going to talk about that in my next video. And whenever you speak out against the deep state or the evil ones that control the world, they try to make an example out of you. They try to turn everybody against you. They try to put you in a situation where you look like the bad guy and whoever is your victim, oh, look at this bad thing that they did to this person. So now that's what they're doing to him, right? But the bigger implications of what's going on with Alex Jones is they're trying to shut down free speech. And like I said in my first video about him, they're trying to scare truth speakers and truth tellers from coming out and saying the things that he's saying. So if you're somebody that agrees with what Alex Jones is saying and you align with what he's saying, they're trying to tell you like, hey, if you talk about this stuff, we're going to destroy you. That's what this is all about. It doesn't matter whether he was telling the truth or not about what happened with Sandy Hook. That shit does not matter one bit. What matters is, how do we destroy this man? And how do we stop people that follow him or are similar to him in thought from speaking the truth and saying the things that they're saying, right? That's what this is all about. And Crowder had a really good bit in the beginning of this interview with Alex Jones. So I would highly recommend to go watch that. Go on YouTube and put Steven Crowder and Alex Jones and look at that interview. It was really good. And in the beginnings, Crowder was saying, hey, same thing as me pretty much in terms of how he feels about Alex Jones. He doesn't necessarily agree with everything he says and all of that. But this isn't about that, right? It's bigger than that. And when you have supposed private companies that all work in unison to try to destroy somebody, and they work with the government to try to take somebody like Alex Jones down, then you really got to ask yourself, what's really going on here? What's going on in this world where These supposed private companies are working with the government to try to destroy people and shut people down. Especially people like Alex Jones who are trying to reveal what's going on in the world, right? You really need to think about this shit. Really ask yourself. And on top of that, from what they said in an interview, Alex Jones said, hey, I apologized. I regret saying this. I took it back. And they're still trying to destroy me. So it's like, at what point do they let you walk back a mistake, right? Like, where's the line where you can say, okay, I said something wrong, I messed up. I'm admitting it, I'm apologizing for it. Now let me live my life, right? And let me say something else too. For those people that are attacking Alex Jones and saying, oh, how could he say that about these families? Doesn't he see the heartache he caused it? Shut the fuck up. You don't know what the fuck happened there. Nobody does, other than the people that were there, all right? Alex Jones, I don't think even knows. I don't think anybody knows what actually happened at Sandy Hook. So if you're one of these fucking people that's sitting there attacking Alex Jones like you fucking know what happened, like you were there, you're not. You weren't there. You don't know what you're talking about either. So shut the fuck up, sit the fuck down, and mind your fucking business. You don't know what happened. Nobody knows. I'm not gonna sit here and try to pretend like I know what happened, because I already admitted it, right? I said, hey, I didn't do enough research on this situation, and I wasn't there. So I'm not gonna talk about that. I'm gonna talk about what they're doing to him, though, right? That I can see with my own eyes. And I don't need any proof or evidence or anything else. I can see what they're doing to this man. They're trying to destroy him. I see how the world works. And again, they're trying to make an example. That's what this is all about. If you're somebody like him or support him, and you're trying to speak about the truth of what's going on behind the scenes, they're going to come for you. That's what this is about. It is what it is. And, you know, it's cool that Crowder brought him on, because Crowder was trying to give him a platform to explain his side of it. And the things that Alex Jones was saying, things that happened in the trial, things that people don't even know that's going on. I was pretty, like, I don't want to say shocked, but I was like, damn, this is bad. Because I believe the lawyer for the Sandy Hook families was talking about, we got to deplatform Alex Jones. We got to make sure he never talks again. We got to destroy his whole movement. And anybody that supports him, you better think twice about supporting him. That's the kind of shit that they were saying. So again, they don't want free speech. They don't want people speaking the truth. And if you're somebody that follows Alex Jones or thinks like he does, they're going to come after you, or they're going to try to anyways, right? But long story short, it's bullshit what's happening to him. How the fuck does anybody have to pay $1 billion because of something they said? Think about the implication of that in terms of free speech. And this is America, right? We're supposed to have free speech. Yet this man can't make a mistake and walk it back because of some supposed unrepairable damages that happened to these families. Maybe they did have some damage, but $1 billion worth, I highly fucking doubt it. And again, this isn't about helping that family or those families that were hurt by his words. This is about destroying Alex Jones. That's what this has been about. And that's what they're going to keep doing to people, or try to do to people. In my next video, I'm going to talk about what they're doing to Kanye West. So stay tuned for that, because they're pretty much trying to do the same thing with Kanye West now with some George Floyd bullshit. But anyways, I'll talk about that in my next video. If you like, comment, and subscribe. Share this wherever you can. I really appreciate all my new subs. The channel's over 100 subs, and that's freaking amazing. I love it. Keep the support coming. I'm enjoying the conversations I'm having with all of you. Take care. I'll see you guys in the next video.